Good morning. All right, time for another day of preschool. We're going to get started right away by doing our Pledge of Allegiance. So everybody get out your right hand and put it up here on your heart, and we're going to say our Pledge of Allegiance, okay? You can look up here at my flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. Okay, let's review what we're learning this week. Are you guys ready? First, let's go over our calendar. Okay, who remembers what month we're in? We are in the month of March. Good, okay, and today is Wednesday, March 25th. So let's see if we can count clear to the 25th. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Good job, you guys. That was fantastic. Actually, let's sing our Days of the Week song again, okay? All right, here we go. In English, ready? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. Good job. Okay, wonderful. Now let's do some review and see if you guys remember what we're learning this week. Do you remember our number? What number is this? 1 and 8 put together makes 18. Good job. This is the number 18. And it's up here too. 18. Good job. Okay, what's our shape? I'll give you a hint. It has 8 sides. And a shape with 8 sides is called a octagon. Good. Octagon. And it looks like a stop sign. Octagon. Good job. Okay. Who remembers our color of the week? White. Everybody show me how to do white in sign language. You ready? White. White. Good. Great job. Okay. Now let's do our letters for the week. We have 3 letters. The first one is this one. We're doing our lowercase letters right here. What is this lowercase letter called? D. And what does the D say? D, D, like dog. D, D. Good job. It's that guy right there. That's the lowercase d. Okay. And then our next one. Oh, it's upside down. Let's try it like that. That is the lowercase e, right? And the e says eh. Eh. Good, like elephant. Good job. Okay, our last one is the letter F. Good, this is the letter F. And this is the lowercase f. And the F says like fish. Good. Good job, guys. I'm so proud of you. All right. For the afternoon class, let's review our words, okay? Who remembers what this word is right here? O-F. What does that spell? Of. Of. If you were to use this in a sentence, let's see, you would say, 2 of us went to the store. 2 of us went to the store. Good. Of. Okay. What is this little word right here? I-S. Spells is. Is. In a sentence, it would be, she is very funny. She is very funny. Is. Good. Okay, and then what is this word right here? Do you remember it from yesterday? This is the word little. He had a little puppy for a pet. Little. Good. So this one is what? Of. Is. Little. Good job, you guys. Okay, a couple of weeks ago we learned about some insects. Do you remember that? Well, a butterfly, which is what we're learning about this week, is an insect. So if it's an insect, what does it have? Do you remember? Can you remember back a couple of weeks ago? It has a head, and it has a thorax, and it has an abdomen. Good. And then how many legs does it have? Do you remember? 6 legs. To be an insect, it has to have 6 legs. And does it have antenna? Yeah, it sure does. So why don't we sing our song that helps you remember that? Are you ready? Okay, everybody stand up. Here we go. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. And eyes and mouth, antenna too. 6 legs, and that's an insect for you. Okay, let's do that one more time. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. And eyes and mouth, antenna too. 6 legs, and that's an insect for you. Good job, you guys. Okay, it's time to do some worksheets. So get out your worksheets, and you're going to need scissors, glue, a pencil, and crayons. Okay? For this page, which is our first page, it's called Sequencing Your Day. It's a little hard to read that part right up here at the top, but it says Sequencing Your Day. The copy didn't come out very well. But it's the one that has 5 squares up here at the top. So look for this page. Okay? Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is put your name right up there at the top. Okay? Then, once you have your name at the top, you're going to want to take your scissors and cut right here along this line. Okay? And you're going to separate those 2 pages. Once you have those pages separated, then you're going to cut out all of these little squares. Okay? There are 5 squares. And what you're going to do with those is you are going to put them in order of what you do during the day. Okay? So this one is getting dressed. This one is eating dinner. This one is playing outside. This one is eating breakfast. And this one is going to bed. So you're going to look at all of these and you're going to put them in order of how you would do them. You'll glue them up here. So the first thing you would do in your day, you'd put there. The second thing you do, you put there and on. Okay? You're going to make sure you put them in the order of how you would do it. Now, when you look back down here, the first thing you do in the morning is probably not eating dinner. Am I right? So you need to find the thing that you would do first in the morning. And then the second, then the third, fourth, and fifth. And glue them on the paper. Good job. Okay, the next worksheet you're going to do is this one. It's called Spring Flower Maze. And what you're trying to do is get this bee through the maze over to the flower, okay? Now, some turns that you make, if you were to turn here and go up here, oh, it's a dead end. So you got to make sure you try to stay on the path in between the lines and find how you can get the bee to the flower. And don't forget to write your name at the top. Okay, the next worksheet you're going to do for today is going to be this one. This is your 18 page. So you're going to write your name at the very top, and then with a crayon, you are going to color all of the number 18s. So you're going to look through the raindrops and see if that's an 18. If it is, you color it. If it's not, you leave it blank, okay? And then you look to the next one. If that is an 18, you color it. Now here's a fun trick. This is the number 18. So if it matches, You colored the raindrops that say 18 on them. Okay, and this is a reminder for the afternoon class. You can keep reading your reading books and you can keep getting them signed off by mommy or daddy. And here's where you guys are. So if you're worried about what book you have or what book you're on, here's your chart. And this will tell you which book you should start reading. So Atlee, you are on book 6. James, you're on book 3. Kenyon, you're on book 2. Kyle, 3. Lillian, 4, Mason, 3, Monroe, 3, and Waverly, 2. So get out your reading books and keep practicing reading. Good job, guys. Squiggly Wiggly's surprise. One day, Squiggly started out to explore his garden world. His first stop was on the petal of a red rose. "What a pretty color," he said, "and what a nice smell. I wish I were a red rose." Next, Squiggly saw a bright yellow daisy, and in the middle was a bumblebee. "Hello, Mr. Bumblebee," Squiggly said. "How busy you are. I wish I could fly quickly from flower to flower like you." "Maybe someday you will," answered the bee, and he buzzed about the yellow daisy. Squiggly heard some singing and looked up and saw a bluebird sitting on a branch above him. "Hello, Mr. Bluebird," said Squiggly Wiggly. "How pretty you look. I wish I were pretty and blue and could fly like you." "Maybe someday you can," said the bluebird. Squiggly only sighed and crawled on. Then Squiggly sat on a big orange, and it was bright orange, and Squiggly could only think how dull and drab he was. He wished he were a bright orange like the orange. Poor Squiggly felt sorry for himself. As he crawled along, Squiggly saw some small purple pansies. "How pretty and dainty they are," he thought. "I wish I could be purple and look dainty like that. Instead, I am drab and clumsy like me. Poor Squiggly, he's sad." By that time, Squiggly Wiggly was hungry, and he found some delicious green leaves, and he decided to have lunch. My, those green leaves are good. Suddenly, Squiggly felt very cold and looked up and saw thousands of white snowflakes falling from the sky. "How beautiful and clean and white they are," said Squiggly. "But how cold they are, too." Squiggly began to shiver. Oh, he's so cold. Squiggly Wiggly decided to build a place to keep warm, and he started spinning a little brown sack around himself. Then suddenly, when Squiggly finished, it was all warm and black inside of his sack, and he was very tired, and he fell asleep. Shh, don't wake up, Squiggly. After many weeks, Squiggly Wiggly woke up. He thought it was too crowded inside of his sack, and he decided to leave the black inside and see what was outside. He's trying to get out. Squiggly looked at himself. What a surprise! He was no longer a drab, fuzzy fellow who crawled around. Instead, he was a beautiful butterfly with all different colors on his wings. Say bye to Squiggly. Bye. The end.